Death Valley Clemson Memorial Stadium. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Death Valley, the tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Reese?
Okay, Holly. And the Hokies headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Clemson's offense will have first crack at this one. We get a look at the guy the quarterback will be looking for, TJ Moore. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath. Running backs on either side of the quarterback.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. This offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Under fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Keith. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for us.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll get rid of it. Makes a connection. Going for the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Hokies! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch, but to finish it with a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Clemson is quick to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. Clemson set up with another first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man to...
Going deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Running inside, it's Davidson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's screen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on him if they can stop him on 3rd down. On the move. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. but nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. The run inside. It's Davis. Shakes off the defender. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Hokey, 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 high, tech, tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
And they're not on the same page there.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Under fire. Fires downfield. That's caught. It's Denmark. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. And you see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
Reading the option, it's Baker. After that last play, there is a Clemson Tiger slow to get up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Motion from the wide receiver. Doing it himself again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
and they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and go, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him. But I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Preston. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Running inside, it's Haynes. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. On the option, he'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Baker. Here's the pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. He's looking to throw. Flips it out in the flat. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum.
Snags it, and there's running room. Out across the 45, and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. To the ground to try to pick up the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down. Clemson calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go back to the air on second down. A strike downfield. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Wants to throw it again. The screen, and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And with that, they've taken the lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass, it's Baker. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup.
Got him down the field. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Lost a throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So on their first drive of this third quarter, they find themselves in a tie game after that last field goal. Got a man, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clemson jumps to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that 1st down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. With the catch, it's Johnson. Turning it on! Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will give them the lead.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. This quarterback part of their running game. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You just see him right now dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Pollock.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Jukes his way for more. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. The run inside. It's Davis. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Pulls it on the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And this offense showing up. Diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Offense in a split backfield. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Clemson is quick to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The keeper on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Hokies! And you can smell that upset brewing as the confidence grows as they have taken the lead. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Rush is on him. Nowhere close close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside, it's Davis. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the fourth quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last two snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe...
Oh, he's got some space. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. The give on the option. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot.
Breaks into the open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Clemson jumps to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quickly complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Flying down the right side. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their 2nd fumble return for a touchdown today.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
Looking for a man. It's Baker. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Leaves it with the running back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. No running back on the field. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. On the move. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Really nice play call there. You've got enough time to run the ball and mix it in if you want. Understanding you're putting yourself in position now to go win this game.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field.
There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. One to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
Looking for room. It's Hawkins. Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. To the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Got it. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a heat. Finds some time. Turns it on at midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Clemson is quick to the line. Last chance coming up. He'll take a deep shot here. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play.